destroys Oz. That's not the feel-good ending I was looking for.
The book is locked with a magic key. You have the key.
All right, The Witches of Oz. It's a new movie that is debuting this weekend in the Valley. And in the movie, Dorothy, who is working as a children's book author in New York, is forced to face her past and the Wicked Witch of the West. So we are honored to have a few members of the cast with us this morning. We have Barry Ratcliffe, who plays the Cowardly Lion. It's those cheeks. I think that's what it is.
Good at that.
Yes, I love it. And then we also have Al Snow, who plays the Gnome King.
Yes.
What is the Gnome King?
The Gnome King is one of the characters from the actual book.
Okay.
There are a lot of characters in this movie that are taken from the actual L. Frank Baum literature. That a lot of people would know if they, if anybody had ever read the books. There was a series of books about Oz, not just one.
Right, and I always just go back to the movie, and I'm like, I don't remember the Gnome King.
And this is like a sequel to that movie. Dorothy's all grown up, and she's come back to New York City, and she has repressed memories of Oz, and she believes that it's just childhood stories, but the Wicked Witch and her army and myself and the Cowardly Lion follow.
Well, he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
And and you're like a pro wrestler, so.
Yes. I make a living fake fighting other men in my underwear.
The director, Eliza Swinson, when we first get to the set, she comes up and he's the brute because they don't want me. They go, Al Snow's your best friend. Can he be in the movie? So they put him in this Gnome King. And he walks up and she goes, well, do you like the part? And he goes, yeah, I read all the books. And she goes, oh, you read? I was like, oh, how nice.
Because you're a wrestler, they don't think you read?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are here.
Also catch the 10.
You can? That's impressive.
Show her, read
and
the
you can dress yourself too. You look very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk. You guys are here in the Valley. Is it opening up all over the country?
Yes, and we started here with Harkins because they're such a wonderful group. They're absolutely incredible organization. So when we put this together, it had a perfect family, fun, and friendly pace to match their ideals. I mean, it's a nostalgic movie. We've got the actors from the 80s, Sean Astin from Goonies, Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. Let's see, I was born in the 80s. That's about it.
You were not born in the 80s.
You're right.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, no way.
Thank you. Just from you, you were eating over there. I didn't get invited to the eating segment. Is this the first meal you've had this week?
I didn't know lions eat. I'm sorry.
A lot.
So is it a serious movie? Is it? I mean, is it a kid-friendly?
It has a darker side to it, and teenagers will really enjoy it. But it is still a family movie, and we're making a Hollywood event here. To kind of kick off the rolling release to take it nationally.
So tonight, is it open to everyone tonight?
Yes.
Cold Stone's doing a red carpet and an after party at the Harkins Theater at Superstition Springs at 6:30. All the celebrities will be arriving by limo.
Oh.
And the after parties at Indigo Hotel.
Yes, at the parties at the Indigo Hotel.
In Scottsdale?
Yeah, all courtesy of Cold Stone.
Yeah, and then we're having, and Harkins is doing the full run starting there. It's at their 4 largest theaters here in town, so you can check their website.
And do you know how long it's going to run through?
3 to 5 weeks based on revenue, so we hope it's a really long run.
Right.
It may be Monday afternoon, but I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, you call me and let me know.
I will. I'm going to call you anyway.
Okay. Now, this is an independent film, right?
It really is. People say independent. The cool part of this whole concept.
I'm curious what that means, and if we should even
care. It doesn't
care.
anymore. It's like some of these old Hollywood big budgets are $14 million and still independent. This is these are $5 million films that look like $50 million films. We're doing something new, which is to take it from ourselves straight to the theaters. I mean, the way we look at it right now is that people are struggling so much, and it's hard to take your family to see a movie because it's $5,000 with popcorn and a hot dog.
Right.
And so it's extreme. We're going
Which
straight
is not
to
the theater's fault. It's just all the additional
the
people that put their hands in.
Right.
I made like $20 million for this picture. I mean, we take all the money.
That's funny.
$23.
Okay.
We take all the money. They take all the money to the studio. So by this way, we sort of give back. We all work together as a community, and Harkins is a perfect fit for that.
Yeah, Dan Harkins was here yesterday.
I know. He won't return my calls. Tell him I said hi.
I will. Next
we drove
time.
by his house. He wouldn't.
Were you throwing stuff at
Well, I slept at his gate last night. Really nice guy.
Well, I'm sure that all of this is going to be portrayed in the movie.
Right, I'm the very serious one in the movie.
I can tell.
So it's an intellectually
And you're the funny one.
Oh, you should see me. I'm hilarious in my little battle mini skirt that I wear.
Exactly. His mini skirt's terrific. When they said, we want to get Al Snow, my practical joke was to say to Eliza Swinson and Lee Scott, who's the director, he can be on it, but he has to wear a dress. He thought he was going to be dressed like Terminator. So it was 8 degrees outside. He had to wear a dress for the entire shooting, some steel dress. So you get to see his legs and his chest, which are great. And I'm fully clothed. I put on extra jackets.
And you get to see all the witches, Noelle Thurman and
they're
Eliza
pretty. Yeah,
Thurman.
I was talking about, the witches are hot. They look exactly like you. Almost.
They are actually.
Do you have to muzzle him ever?
I just go along for the ride.
Okay.
Yes, he does. You get everything from him.
All right, so it starts tonight, and we're going to have all of the information on our website. The red carpet premiere of Dorothy and the Witches of Oz, it is happening tonight at the Harkins Theater on Superstition Springs Boulevard. In Mesa, the red carpet starts at 6:15 and the movie begins at 7:30. Again, we're going to have all of the information on SonoranLiving.com.